Hi. Yeah, hi. Um, chess. Yes. Cause, yeah, why not? I don't know why I should not be playing chess. I also don't know why I should be playing chess, so. Sure. Okay, the Queen's Gambit. Okay, it's not like I'm ever going to get that pawn back, but that's fine. It's not like I'm ever... No, it's not like it's not a trade. So it is a trade. Yeah, so that's what I was trying to say. That works. Really? Seriously? Bruh. Okay. This is just pain. Pain. I can't go here if I do that. I don't even know, okay? This is very... My brain has just died. So it's, okay, I'll just pretend like that doesn't exist. Or I could have just done this, put the bishop here, and actually did this first. That's fine. That is fine. Yeah. Okay, well, you know. Like I said. I used to be actually decent at chess, now I'm like just horrible. Okay, if I take this, right? If I yeah, I can, if I take this, then I can, yeah. Okay, or that can just, that you can, you know, that works as well. Okay, I can threaten to pin the bishop and the queen. That could always work by doing this. So go away now. That could also work. Takes most likely, so no, this is just stupid with the knight here. Oh, I can't. Oh, okay then. I see. I can check. But this is like not good. So wait, okay, so yeah, no, this is still not good. Okay, so if I can always take like this. No, this is okay. If I do this, this takes, yeah. I'm gonna try. I have no idea. Okay. Yeah, and then I take. If you take, then I take. But if you, yeah. Logic things. Okay. And I'm still pinned. Wonderful. So, okay, take with this. So, freaking, I don't know a solution. Okay, so future Jeremy here, I found a solution actually. So basically, if I move my rook up to attack the queen will have to move up left one square, right? And then I could just get rid of the pin by moving the knight. I just need to somehow make sure they don't take. I'm gonna do this because there's no logic to that for now. Because I have, why not? As I expected. Okay, so now you're just threatening this as well, and we're putting more pressure. I cannot defend this. Okay, I'm just gonna... I'm just gonna... yeah. Okay, but then... Is that really that big of a deal that you just resign? Oh. Okay, so I do... yeah. Okay, well, new 30 minutes. Because I didn't get enough content from one. Ah, okay. Let's just wait for them to do their opening. The Queen's Pawn opening, of course, because I don't. Okay, so fun fact, my opponent's from Ukraine, and I didn't even know there was a war between Russia and Ukraine at the time I was playing this. They're planning to move the rook out, right? This is like, okay, well then. I'll just do the normal thing. Okay, they're planning to... Because if I take, they'll just come to attack my... I'm not good at drawing arrows, but you get the point. How can I not take? This? But won't they just move this forward and I still be screwed? I mean, okay, I'm just gonna not take for now then. Okay, I'm just gonna do this. Just a fun fact, I'm actually doing a history project about Canadian immigrants to Ukraine because freaking, I thought, I was like, oh look, other people are doing this. I was like, yes, good idea. Okay, well, now you just lose it. Okay. Well, and I'm threatening to go here. Please go here, so I can do a good old fork on you. You know, just a classic king and queen fork, yeah. Okay. You say no. And if I take, you take, and I still be defending. Yeah, it's not a bad idea, is it? Okay, well I can eventually threaten to go there. Why did my rating not go up? Or is, oh, no, never mind. Don't. It's current rating, actually. That's it's a bit embarrassing. Yeah, and then you're just very not activated well. Like your pieces are just still all like your bishop. Yes, they're sort of useful. But they're not really useful. It's because I can just do this. Because usually people do this. But then in this circumstance, you know, it's just stupid. Because I block. Wait, no, it's not. Oh, I mean, okay. Well, and then this, okay, first pawn up. You take, or with the, yeah, it's just stupid. Take. Okay, so here. I can just take, and then you'll be here, and then you can, okay, no threats. It's fine in my opinion. Or I can just... I don't know why I put so much thought into it. I was just like, ah yes, it's definitely 100% defended. It's just like, just hanging. Oh, that's true. Okay. I was gonna go there anyway. That was gonna be like that anyway. Okay. Wait, just fun facts, right? If I don't take, I just yeah. No, actually, yeah, do this. Takes. I guess that would have been a better move. I suppose. See what I mean about not being good at chess? If I can move this bishop and just do something like check or something, that would be nice. But I can't, so oof. So I just want to block the queen from going out against. I'm just gonna do this, because if I do this, he can do this. This? No, that's not a good move. Check. Can go here. I'm just gonna try it. Let's see if he finds that move first. Or she. I don't know. Any move? Just click X on the ad. Or I could have just done this and threatening that, yeah. Mildly concerning. Then you have your own pawn blocking the exit, yeah. Good. So you move here. I'll literally just check free queen. But that's actually, okay, you move here. Yeah, so I can't do the bishop trick on you. Very good. Do I even take? I mean, I can just not take and just wait until you threaten this, right? I don't think you'll take, because if you take this and then just free queen, right? I think that's the case. L. Down so many pieces, but freaking at least got the queen. Free stuff? Free stuff. Should I even trade? I don't think I should trade. Okay, so the queen and a bishop. 2 knights and a rook. I really don't think it's a good idea to trade right now, because he's going to have, yeah, like a knight and a rook against the queen. Okay. So I can just fork another piece. Okay, well, check first. So that's fine. And I have a free pawn still. Yeah, then you block. Is this not free as well? Just probably should use my, use this bishop right here, but you know, yeah. I mean, I guess this would have been a good move, and then you take back, and then I take, because, but then I don't want to trade, do I? I don't want to trade. Yeah, I think the king is fine for now, because the king is like, there's no, he doesn't have a white squared bishop, and they don't have a white squared bishop, so unless it's like a knight, or like a rook down here, I think I'm fine. And this is like a fork, because if rook goes here, right, I just go check with this, and then I can take the other rook. Basically, yeah, if rook goes here. So basically, I think it has to be a free rook, or a castle, if you guys don't play chess much. This knight can't protect the rook. Yeah, just too many pieces. Because my queen can just go back immediately. No, but then if you take this, I'll just check you with a, yeah, knight take. Knight takes. I mean, queen takes knight. I don't know. Should I here or here? I think they look the same to me, but then I think here is just more space for the bishop to go. Okay, future Jeremy here again, and I actually think that the other way the bishop would have been better, because if I went the other way, I could take the other knight that isn't pinned with the queen, right? Okay, so it's not pinned anymore, so the knights are protecting each other. Oh, but if I take check, so you basically have to take, and I get a free rook. I think, yeah. Because this free pawn might look tempting later, but no, it's the rook. I don't think I'm messing up. Oh, it's not a free rook, because it's the bishop. Oh, you know, it's still not a free pawn. That's fine. I think this is fine. Maybe I can do this? I don't know. Okay, let's see. Check if moves back. If moves back here. No, that's just stupid. I was like, ah, yes, fork the rook. No. Yeah, I don't think there's another. Okay, it moves back here. Check here. Back here. I don't know. I think I'll just go for checks to get my queen out. Or I can just fork the knight if that's an option, because that's an option. But then if king here, that's basically pretty much useless. I have nothing to like put more pressure on the bishop, yeah, because like almost 100% just if I go here, check, then maybe? Okay, that's possible. Yeah, and then okay, if this goes up here, takes, no, that's just stupid. I guess check. Or this. But then just, you know, attack. And also, yeah, protecting this pawn. Okay, but then this pawn is also pretty much just screwed. Can I not just... Is this not a thing? It's... What? Is this just not a thing? Do you just not see that? That is, like... so evil. Right? Because this pawn is protected, and, yeah, this is just pinned. Okay. Okay. Not a bad move, because if I takes, it's not pinned anymore. Takes. I don't want to give up this advantage, so... Okay. I want to do a more threatening move. Okay, you can't check me with the... Oh, is that mate? Oh, dear me. Dear me. Why am I like that? Okay, so... Because this here is just mate, I think. Because, yeah. Still protecting this square. No mates here. I think it's fine. Honestly, I think queen h3 would be a better idea. And you basically have to move this. Let's see where. Okay, you can move in to these places. I'm just gonna. See, why am I doing this? Okay, let's. Okay. Right. Red squares. Red squares. These are the places you can move to. These two are out. Right? This is fine, this is fine, this is fine, this is fine. These two are also out, so... No, this is not fine either. No, this is not fine. Okay. What are your plans now? Okay, well this is... Bishop is just pinned himself. Well, yeah, just pinned a bishop by himself. I just did not have to do anything. If I take just a rook... Is that just not a free piece? And yeah, this bishop is also screwed. Man should have watched Gotham Chess, how to stop an early queen attack. I don't know. I just saw that on my recommended. So I was just like, okay. You know, I don't need to know that. Yeah. Let's look at analysis, because this game is too long and I don't want to record another game, so that's fine. Okay, here we go. Right, because just saying, this bishop cannot move. You're basically screwed. You have this move. I move here. You can't take this, so you just kind of have to go back. And going back is like the only decent move, I think. I feel like. No. Hang on. It's not. This is the only decent move, actually. And then, so I can't take up the pawn. So I just but that's still okay. Okay. So this is a good move. I take. You take back. You attack. I just check you, and then you're just kind of screwed. Yeah. I don't know why people resign, but it's not like you're very screwed or anything. And move away. Check. Something, I don't know, this, like, oh no, you can't move, so you just kind of push a pawn. I don't freaking know, you just, not being attacked, and then you're just kind of, oh crap. Okay, so I cannot move this. Gotta run, cannot run. Okay, let's just do this then, and then I just kind of go, Yahoo, and then you're just like, oh crap. Freaking this, this is mate. I think this is still mate, is it not? Yeah, this is like, and then you could just do something. I don't think I could just, and then this action can. Oh, this is okay. So you're still screwed. So I'm just like, okay, well, if you move a pawn, I'll just take, and then you're just like, okay, because I can just move my bishop away, and then because you have many pawns to push, so it's not going to be a stalemate, and this is just mate. Yeah, I wonder what mistakes I made. Oh dear. Oh, my accuracy is crap. Okay. Show best moves, sure. One player was winning, but then give it away. But then gave it all away. Okay. Queen's pawn opening. Okay, there's a wonderful knight move by, I think it was white. I think it's white. No, it's actually me. Okay. We'll see. Okay. Okay. Free material. Stay sharp. Well, you know, it's not mine. Takes. Because takes. Or not that. It's anything. This is just not. I don't like that. So I just don't take it. Okay. It's an absolute blunder. Let's see why. Alright, show line. Does that. Does that. Yeah. Yeah, no, I guess. Because those are, I'm pretty sure those are top engine moves as well, so it's a blunder. I was like, okay. Yeah, okay. And then I make a great move. Boom. Takes. Eco trade. Attaque. Yeah, and then just boom. Yeah. I don't know why I think the engine doesn't find that as like a bad move. So how to threaten winning material, and then the best move was, oh, so you just want me to do this right off the bat. So it's just oh oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, but then this just at the end. Yeah, that could also be played, but I'm just saying it's not like a extremely hard to see trap or anything, so it's fine. Okay, serious mistake. Let's see. Yeah. No kidding. Yeah, see what I mean? Yeah, after that it's just threats. And those like, yes! Free stuff! Yeah, but then this was definitely the best move, right? And then, but then I could still just do that, and then they'll still be screwed, except the fact that, you know, not that there's no this thing. Or actually there's this thing, but you know. Yeah. Takes. Boom. Fork. The only good move. Okay, well that's just rude. Yeah. Let's your opponent fork your pieces. Excuse him all. Yeah. Oh, I didn't see that. Oh, I didn't see this. Well, that's not a great move. That's fine. He was like, you know, just great move. You know, that's just me. My mistake, not okay. D2 here. Excuse me, D2. Oh, here. Okay. And takes free. Is it really? Oh, yeah. No, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, I took that. Develops a piece. I take King E2. Yeah, I mean King E2 is just here, but I still take that because, you know, I'm just big smart. Yeah, that's the best move. Things happen. I take takes. Boom. Less threats. Boom. The fact that this move was that exactly. I just pointed at the screen in real life. I am so stupid. Anyhow, does this check? Yeah, because you should have just moved away. Because it's not like I'm threatening material or anything. Okay, but I would be. Yeah. And then you just kind of can't protect. Yeah, I guess. But then, you know, now blocking, maybe blocking King D3. D3? Seriously? D3? Oh, D3 does. Oh, it kind of does? Yeah, it kind of does, but I can just take that or go here. No, King D3 is not a bad move, yeah. And then I just threats. But then, oh yeah, Bishop D. Wait. Bishop D3. Why is it? What do you mean here? Why is this the best move? Oh, because this just trades. Oh, and then forks. That is so smart. So basically, oh man, cracked. I drew arrows. Forks. That's literally, yeah, that's a good move. But then I could have also done this, I suppose. I didn't see that because I was like pawn less value, better for trade. I don't know. Yeah, but that's a really, yeah, I should have seen that. I was freaking trying so hard to look for forks with the king and the rook. I just didn't see this. That's just stupid. I am just so bad at this game. Anyhow. Right, and then attacks. Okay. There's honestly nothing to say about this. It's nothing special, so I'm just going to like skim over it. King's pawn opening e4, e5, knight f3, and then the opponent should play, knight c6. I'm going to try the fried liver with bishop c4, and basically the fried liver is you move the knight to g5, attacking, what is this, f7, yeah, and forking, basically attacking the queen and the rook at once. Okay, and at this point my opponent decided to try to kick the bishop out with pawn b5 next, so I just defended. And so I decided to explain if still continue with the plan takes, and then the pawns will be away so I can take the rook for free. I don't really see a purpose in this move except attacking the bishop. And because I didn't want to move the bishop backwards, I decided to try to move it forward, but I realized that they'll just move the pawn forward to kick me out, so I'll try it anyway. I decided to try it anyway, because if you haven't noticed, this is a voiceover. I didn't record audio because I'm stupid and I made a mistake, okay? Anyhow, yeah. After I moved my bishop back, I realized that my opponent's pawn structure basically prevented them from really doing anything because or doing anything with the white bishop, light squared bishop, and they moved the queen out. I decided to continue my development. Continuing development. And here's where I made a mistake. Since I didn't really want to remove my knight from there, I decided to do something equally as stupid. I don't know. So basically, here was my thought process. I don't want to move my knight away, and I could somehow trick my opponent into losing material if they weren't careful enough. And here I explained my thinking. I could basically move my queen here, and if they take the knight, I take their rook because it reveals like the rook, right? Although they could just have the knight come out and trap my queen, but it's fine because my bishop back there is actually guarding that square. So basically, if they do, I take with the bishop, and if they take with the pawn, right? I will take their queen and just get more material. And if they take with the pawn, I mean, if they take with the queen, I could just trade. And I was screwed because I did not know what to do. I was getting double attacked. I would have to lose a piece no matter what, and I thought here for like a very long time. And realized I have no better moves than just to back up my queen and just let the knight get murdered. I mean, actually, no, at this point, I probably was thinking that I could still take the rook, and then I'll move the knight away with like a check or something. I don't know. But then I'll reveal my queen if I do move my knight away. So I was a bit of a dilemma here. They castle queenside, and basically, as I was explaining, so if they take with the pawn, my queen will go for the rook. Oh wait, but then the rook is protected by the queen. But I don't think they saw that, and basically, if they took with the pawn, I probably would have taken with the queen, and then they would have taken back. I would have taken with the bishop at the back. That's probably what would have happened. But they still would have been up material, I think. I feel like, right? Because if I can't take the rook at the back. I did some more thinking in the time lapse, and basically I decided that it would be the best if I just moved back. After drawing arrows like a maniac. And at this point, I realized that my king would be pretty open after all the trades are done. For example, the two bishops just staring at each other, and the knight and the bishop, and the queen and the pawn. Yeah, that, and that knight in the corner, because that's always like that. So my king would be pretty open. Yeah, arrows. Even though that was the case, my opponent decided to not trade and block off that because they had the rook protecting that file again. So basically, at this point I was like, why don't they take? Because it's like really not beneficial, because it's pretty beneficial to them. I don't see why they shouldn't. I don't. Because if they take, I probably will take with the bishop, right? Yeah. And then over here I was thinking, okay, I can't take, so might as well just trade it off, because my knight's been quite in danger. Yeah. And I was just doing some thinking. But I really don't want my knight to get kicked out here, on the other side of the board. But I decided to take because, I mean, they'll definitely take back, so yeah. So if they take with the pawn, I would take that, and then they'll probably like, because they wouldn't use the queen to take first. So if I take with the pawn, right, because I have a bishop and a knight, and they have a rook and a knight. So basically, if I decide to stop the trade midway through, it'll be a fair trade. Or I can just remove threats, because I'm not really sure what I was trying to do here. Anyhow, I was doing some intense thinking here, and basically it would take, and I would lose a bishop and a knight for a rook, which honestly I didn't like at the time. I miscalculated. What a surprise! And I was struggling to find something to do. As you can see by the movement of my cursor, I was really struggling. I decided to offer a trade of queens, because like this, if they don't take, actually, I'm pinning their queens. Basically, if they can't use the queen for protecting the pawn anymore, because it's pinned to the king, and if they move their queen, they'll be leaving their king under attack. So that's an illegal move, so I decided to do that. Just wait for it. It's gonna, I was doing some making sure I did want to trade the queens, because that could probably happen. But it's fine. Because I'm really uncomfortable having that pawn right there, because if their queen moves somewhere else, they could move the pawn forward and attack the knight, and my knight will basically be kicked out. I'll have less space on the board. So I decided that was the best move. If they take, I take back. And the red thing is a pre-move, basically saying that after they move, you just immediately do that move if it is possible. They decide to move their queen forward to have a protection of the pawn, but this meant that I would still have double attack on the pawn in the center of the board, and after I take, after I take the queen, trade, and then I could just get a free pawn, because they're not going to take with the rook. And so I decided to, you know what, just screw it, or, you know, with the bishop. Hang on, just wait, Speakamumbo, just go back, or Jeremy, just go back, just, you know, there's a bishop right there, you can take with the bishops, and then you can move it forward to take that pawn. Yeah, that one that you just had your cursor, you know, that's fine. I'll find it eventually, I'm sure of it. Right? Anyhow. Yeah, and then I just don't not take with, I not take with that knight or horse. No, don't you do it. Actually, never mind, that's a good move, because, yeah, because I can do some checks if I move to the left. Move to b4. And then still do a discovery attack on the pawn. So I guess that could work, but I feel like it would have been better if I just took with the bishop right away, because, you know, the bishop's still under attack, which I really don't like. Okay, yeah, they decide to put more pressure on the knight, and I was like, okay, if they take, I take, they take, you know, they kind of win the trade, and I really don't want to do c4, like the pawn defending the knight, because I'll be blocking my bishop, and I have to reroute it from, like, going to d1, and then maybe h5, and then just go across the board, waste precious moves. So I decided to just take, because if I did take, you'd probably take with the bishop, and I'd still get the free pawn, which was a good thing for me, so yeah. At this point, I was low on time. I didn't want to get into, like, a time rush in the end game, so I decided to just take. And then they would take back, and then I would get my bishop finally out of there under the gaze, or whatever you want to call it, of the knight. Yeah, I took, and they were left stunned, speechless. Yeah, no, that didn't happen. They just went, okay, you take one more pawn, I don't care. At this point, I probably should have castled if they weren't immediately threatening my bishop. Because my king was pretty much out in the open with, like, 2 rooks with, like, 0 blockade or, like, pawns in the middle of the board. But, you know, that's fine. I still won the game, you know, because I'm so good at the game. Yeah. They're probably trying to free up space for the rooks to attack my king. I took at the time, because if I didn't take, basically if I didn't take, they would take me, and I would take back, and they would take the pawn. But actually, a better move here would be actually bishop e6, which just forks the pawn and king, like this move I've done right here. Except that it allows me to take that pawn, and then I could take the other pawn that was undefended after I took the pawn that was defending it, if that makes any sense. Over here, I thought about taking with the pawn or with the bishop. In the end, I decided to take with the bishop, because if I took with the pawn, I would have double pawns with on the f file, and basically now I have, like, a really 2 pawn islands that are, like, really nice. Yeah, I could always take that pawn over there, which I don't think my opponent will see, considering their gameplay. But if they do, it's fine, because I can still go over there to attack the rook and actually use my bishop for once. They decide to check me. I just defend while attacking with pawn c3. I don't know why, I was just thinking. I mean, I guess thinking is a good thing. And then they have to move back. They lost tempo, and I can just take the free pawn. Or that can happen, actually. But I'm up material, I think, right? No, actually equal. Oh wait, no, I'm up material for, yeah. What? Why am I up material? Oh, I have more pawns, yeah. So I don't really care if we trade, because if we, after all the trades, I have like a billion pawns, and a king to defend them all, and my pawn islands are better than my opponents. So they do that. I pin the rooks actually. So if they take, I'll just take the rook, and I could always move the. I think, yeah, their best move is definitely to take my bishop, and then they take back, and then I can, but I'll just move my rook to away, and this is actually a really bad move because they have to take back. Wait, no, if I take, they probably take my rook, or if they don't take my rook, actually, they didn't take my rook. That is a very bad move because I could just have my rook escape, which isn't exactly ideal for my opponent. Yeah, not ideal. See how I'm up on the bottom? I'm up 7 points instead of before the trade I was up 4 points, and basically now I can threaten to check. I can always take that bishop over there, and I don't know why, but I'm gonna spoil the game a little bit for you guys, but they didn't move the bishop for just no particular reason, and yeah, I can take that. I could go over here to attack that pawn, and then with my bishop I can go to the back, or do some things. So I have lots of potential. There's lots of things planned, and I decided to take, and I think they should have. See, I think they took the pawn on e4. No. Oh no, never mind. That was not a free pawn. Bishop can move. Yeah, and then I attack. I'm up even more material. I'm up 9 points now, if you look at the bottom. And they attack my rook. I just go for the plan. No, don't do it. I don't think I did it, but don't do it. Don't. No, yeah, don't. Horrible idea. Listen, it's a horrible. No, yes, do that. Just speaking to myself, even though it's a recording, and it's been a long time since I played the game, so that happens. I didn't know what to do at this point, honestly. That I don't. Yeah, that was attacking me. I was low on time, so I had to checkmate them somehow, very fast. So since my rook was actually protected by my bishop. Wait, okay, I thought I pushed a pawn here, but no. Okay. Yeah, this knight is pretty screwed. I would say it's not having a good time. It has like one place to go to not die, which is a2, which is not exactly great because it's in like a corner, like a side of the board. I think that's the only box. Only square I can go to, right? And I can always castle. I get my other rook out, and pretty much to end finished game. Like nothing my opponent can do. Okay, never mind. There's actually another square. I'm blind. Oh, that's fine though. I decide to push a pawn to attack the rook. Maybe, I don't know. Because I would really promoting would be a nice benefit at this point. So I decided just to go for it. I think that's what happened anyway. And at this point, I was completely winning. Again, just have to emphasize that because I inflicts it on people anyhow. Yeah, I was gonna win, and I was gonna win 15 points because my opponent was a 718. I was 673, which was quite nice. So yeah, and they can't really attack my. Yeah, they can't really. Yeah, they offer a trade, which is a horrible idea, by the way. Just a horrible idea. You're down material. If you trade, I'll have an extra rook, and you'll just have a king and a few pawns. That's just. I wouldn't recommend it. So I just went for the trade. Uh, So yeah, and now I just have a free pawn, just a passed pawn basically. Because yeah, you could attack my pawn on b3, but like who cares really? Okay, they didn't take. They decided to check me. I decided to go somewhere they cannot check me again, and I took the free pawn on b4, I think. And I'll just push my pawn, and then they can't prevent me from getting a queen. So I did that. They did some okay things. I made a queen. Yeah. So I was controlling this entire file basically, and I was getting really close to checkmate. If you see here, basically if queen e6, right? If I was doing like thinking, if queen e6, the king can't move anywhere basically. Can't move but down. So if I put my king to defend those squares, I can mate. But you know, yeah, I can get checked as well. But unfortunate. I was kind of confused as what I was going to do at this point. I could always use my like my rook, and move it to g4, I suppose. Right? I can move it to g4. Yeah, if they take the free pawn, it's just mate. Because if I move there and they just take the free pawn, it's mate. I can always use the rook to go to g4, and then my king to like defend the other square that the king can back to. But I actually decided to just protect the pawn, and then maybe eventually doing the rook g4 thing. And yeah, it's pretty much game, because they have a pawn. I mean, two pawns are basically blocked. Yeah, and I just went, okay, you can do whatever you want. I'll just go over here so you can't check me again, right? Go to the d2 square. I think that's the best move. And if they do something, I don't freaking know. I don't really care what they do, but yeah. Basically, I can do that. And then whatever they do, I think it's basically mate. Unless they somehow, unless they want to just like repeat themselves and like get a draw, which I did not appreciate. I decided to just protect with the rook at this point, because give up, don't try to draw, don't try to do draw by repetition, because that's just kind of annoying, if you know what I mean. Desperate, they check me again, hoping something. I don't freaking know what they're hoping for, but if I go there, they're gonna check me again. But it doesn't really matter, because if I just go to e3, it's like 100% mate, unless they do knight g5, which protects the square that my queen is going to go to. But like, I don't think they see the mate, so I decided to just go there. And of course they see the free pawn and take it, right? I'm gonna guess they either take the free pawn or they go to d4. And after a very small amount of time of consideration, they took the free pawn, and I just went with the mate. So like that, just they took, and I was like, ooh, win, free stuff, free points. I don't know. So yeah, free stuff, mate. Okay, so I'm actually recording this while editing. So look at this. This is funny though. Even though I won, my accuracy is complete utter garbage. That's fine though. I mean, yeah, it's just garbage. I tried. Yeah, wild, a chaotic game where both players had many chances to win. Right. Yeah. I'm just garbage. I'm just so bad at this. 64.4 and 53.9. Our accuracy is like dead. And they even got a brilliant move. Okay, yeah. I mean, actually, no, ask me. I got a brilliant move, okay. Okay, let's go to first move. King's pawn opening, right? And then, yeah. So basically, this what I should have done is that, and then 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 I'm just utterly confused. I mean, okay, yeah, apparently this is what the engine thinks is best, but I just go with the normal one. So basically, this takes, I can take back. So basically that kind of defends from attacking my bishop, basically. And yeah, and then to do that, I move kicks, I move back, and this is just some mistakes here. This is not a good move apparently, because if they takes, and do this, I castle, they do this. This is just not really, like, this is just not good. Because this is kind of not, yeah, I don't know though. I'm not an engine, so I'm gonna, yeah, okay, this misses an opportunity. I think the best move here would actually be to do this with plans of this, and then, yeah, and then trapping this, because this is like, yeah, cause that's what I saw, one of my reviews. I just saw that, and I was like, that is genius. I did not see the way of trapping, just, you know, trapping the knight. That is, like, just smart. I don't, because I didn't think of that. That's fine. And then, yeah, I just murdered myself. Like, the engine says +5. Yeah, that's fine though. Okay, the best move here would have been to just move back and just let the trade. Wait, no. Wait, hang on. Just move back. Yeah, no, but like, hang on. Right, takes. Oh, takes. Yeah, I could still trap the knight, but I just didn't see it. That's fine though. I ended up winning. That's all I care about. Yeah. Anyhow, I messed up. They messed up because they should have done something about it. I messed up again. Because that was just like the hardest part of the game, honestly. Just trying to do something useful while not like completely messing up. Yeah. I don't. What? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I did see that. Yeah. And then, yeah. I saw that actually. And I was like, oh crap. I saw that. I was like, if they take, I'm screwed. So what I think I should have done is probably take with the bishop. Yeah, take with the bishop. Yeah, so I was right. Future me is right. And then yeah, that takes. This is not the right idea. And then check. Boom, boom, boom. What? Okay, hang on. Let me see this. Takes, check. Castle. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, but can't they still just go back? Is that not like... Yeah, like, why is this not a thing, though? Like, yes, I'm still up material. I'm just confused why it's the good move. That's fine. Yeah. And then threatens, captures, actually free material. Boom. 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 Okay, and the end game, I'm actually decent in the end game. Yeah, I'm actually decent in the end game. Wait, really? That allows a forced checkmate? Okay, promotes. Who's there? Check. Okay. Oh. Okay. Oh, that is quite nice. Okay, that's fine though. And anyhow, I just do this. Now we continue to play good moves. And this should be like a blunder because I haven't made in one. Yeah. Yeah. And then just made in one. Yeah. It's not that interesting of a game, but I just want to say how much I messed up. Even though I thought I was playing the best moves, so yeah, it's not bad. And I played the only really good moves in the game. So I have 9 excellent moves, 19 best moves, 1 great move, 3 book move, 2 good moves, and 5 blunders apparently. And apparently 99% of my blunders are just from here. From this, like, one part of the game. So, like, right here. Starts here. And this was also a blunder. This was a blunder. This was a blunder. And then over here. That was a blunder. But yeah. Should have just done that. So I could have had 4 blunders. No, but seriously though, I find it kind of funny how, like, this is the hardest part of the game for me, because like, what am I supposed to do? Like, there are defenses everywhere. This isn't gonna work. Actually, it might. Yeah, actually it might work. Yeah. Okay, that might be a decent move though, right? Because I'm basically forcing you to take. No, really? Okay, this was a good move. This is a good move. I have to admit. Cause you know, maintains this, like, gets the bishop to be useful while still not getting attacked anymore. So, yeah. Guess what? Why is this a blunder? Hang on. Every move is a blunder. Ah. Huh? I'm confused. Hang on, let me go back to this. Why is it a blunder? Takes. Okay, why? Okay, takes. Why is this not a good move? Oh, queen here? What? What? I'm just confused. I feel like that's a decent move. Yeah, okay.